Give me 60 seconds. I'll be telling you how you can prepare for your IELTS within 1 month.
Woo!
So to start off, for the very first week, you need to prepare for your listening. And the second week is for reading. The third week is for writing. And the last week is actually for speaking. So how can you prepare your listening within 1 week? So first of all, just take one test and do the complete test, and then you need to identify your weakness. If it is about vocabulary, or is it about your comprehension about the listening, or is the accents really difficult on you for you. So this is where you need to be able to spot your own weakness and work on it. If you know that you are not familiar with the different types of questions in the IELTS, then you can start from there. Read the find the book and find the, I would recommend this website, IELTS. This is a very good website that has all the question types for the IELTS listening, so you can practice on it. Let's say you're not good with the map, then you just practice on the map. And if you want to practice on how you can do the map, you can check out my video in there. And for the rest of the week, you can start with familiarize yourself with different topic on the listening skills. So you can just go to YouTube and then listen to different topics on TED Ed. There's a wide range of topic which is very educational. You can just find it out and learn from it. And then for the last few days of that week, you can just practice more and more and more. For the second week, which is about reading, it might be the same thing. I want you to just take one test, the complete test, and identify your weakness, right? Work on it, same thing. If you're not good with question type, then do each question type. If you say that, oh, because you're reading, you don't have the basic strategy, for example, skimming or scanning, then you can just check out my video in there. I've already made one video about skimming and scanning. So ask yourself what you're not good at. And then for the other, within that 1 week, you also need to build a good habit of reading, because by building a good habit of reading, you will familiarize yourself with the reading, and you can also improve your reading speed. Then for the last few days of this, you also need to practice a lot, and while practicing, you also need to maintain your reading habit. Now, when it comes to writing, it might be a little bit difficult for you because writing requires a lot of practice. So my tip is that for the first 2 days of that week, you need to study the different types of the graph, the visual in the task 1, and you also need to learn the structure for different types of questions in the IELTS task 2. So you need to know the structure first, and also the question, the visual aids, which is in the task 1. Learn it first, learn the basic and the formatting first, and then you need to start practicing. Write every day, and what I recommend you to do is that you can make use of the AI, ChatGPT or Gemini. By using the AI, you can ask the ChatGPT to read for you and give you feedbacks. So please write first, and you also need to improve from the feedback. For example, if you want to know how to write to get band 8, you can ask ChatGPT to generate a band 8 or band 9 scores for you, and then you can compare with your own writing. That is where you are able to know how you can do in order to improve your writing. For the very last week, which is speaking, it might be the same thing. You can watch a lot of video on the YouTube. For example, how does the task 1 look like, task 2 or task 3. So you need to know the procedure on each task. And within that 1 week, I highly recommend you to take out the questions and practice by taking a video of yourself recording just like I do. And you also need to learn different vocabulary to expand on, let's say, different topics require different technical words, so you need to learn that. You also need to learn some band 8 or band 9 vocabulary. I already made one video about your IELTS preparation will become easier if you follow this tip.